theatre as well. Looking forward to that. But right now, it's 2-0 to Zhao Jingtong. And he needs one more frame to win Group 3 and cap a really terrific 2 days. And talk about a confidence boost ahead of your Masters debut as well. If you were to win all 8 matches, win them well, having played so well, then he goes to the Alexandra Palace to face John Higgins, feeling really good about things, if he wasn't already. Because, of course, after the UK Championship, he hadn't qualified for the Scottish Open. He'd lost in pre-qualifying. So his next match actually was at the World Grand Prix, and he was beaten in that. But as 2022 has got underway, we've seen all that form that we witnessed at the Barbican in New York before Christmas come flooding back again. Felt there was value in the double. He would have been on the black and covering the other reds.
Oh, the red that Zhao missed, the attempted double, they have blocked the pocket, the long red into the green pocket. He is looking at a plant here into the centre pocket, Zhao Gudong. Must be fairly close. It's in. Now, he needed several opportunities to give himself the chance to win that second frame and level the match up at 1-1, and he couldn't do it. He needs to start winning frames in one visit if he can. Because his opponent, well, he always looks like winning a frame in one visit, doesn't he?
8. Nine. Sorry, right.
Paul Collier, the referee, just measuring the pink spot. Doesn't go on it, so usual drill, close to its spot as it can go, in a line with the spots.
$50. 16.
This is a type of shot that has caused players problems.
21.
Thin cutbacks and trying to control the pace of the cue ball.
$22.
Oh, wow, that's a lovely little cannon to the brown. He's got every opportunity here to take the cue ball into the pack of reds. Fair enough. Got a red to the right corner. The pink certainly pops into the right corner. Maybe 26. The black too.
Well, he certainly didn't hold back, did he? The way he played this. Bosh.
So, 27.
Now, if the pink spot's still occupied, he needs to be careful, because if he nudges the black, the pink may go on the black spot. Oh, plenty of room.
33. $34.
Cloth is like ice. Maybe, Dominic, this is a bid to get snooker in the Winter Olympics. Been various attempts to get it in the Summer Olympics without any success.
I'll tell you something, Dave, I'll be signing these guys up for the curling team. I think their touch will be fantastic.
40. $41.
Well, he's still going, and things looking good in this frame for Zhao Guodong, but has to press on, because we saw what happened in the last frame. He was, you know, quite a way in front, and things turned round. I think the overall standard in this group has been superb. You know, first snooker of the year,
48.
but any rustiness, by and large, disappeared. Obviously, you know, Joe Perry and Ryan Day struggled, but the other players have produced a feast of big breaks.
49.
But once again, a cannon. Didn't need to play a cannon. Did not need to break open those three reds. There were enough loose ones on to easily win the frame. Very lucky that that red was on.
56.
He's not out to the woods yet. Doesn't have a great angle on this pink, and he may be slightly hampered here.
$62. 63.
Black then, it should be 2-1. Well, this has been good stuff, because he's been under pressure, just how well his opponents played.
70.
And just the odd little lapse from him as well, but this is more like it. And it seems when he wins frames, he wins
71.
them with big breaks. He's had 5 centuries already. This could well be number 6. That would take him for his career to 199.
$78. 79. $86. 87.
Stuart Bingham's high break of 139, not under threat here.
No, of course, Xiao Jingtong really should have beaten it, but I just think was unaware
94.
that there is a high break prize. Anyway,
95.
it's been another very classy effort from Zhao Guodong. Black for his 6th century in this 2-day group. Oh no, it stayed out. Oh dear, what a shame that is. Well, no century, but a frame-winning break nonetheless. So he pulls one back, and Zhao Jingtong's lead is cut to 2-1. Here in the final of Group 3 of the Championship League, it's first to 3.
Guodong to break.
Zhao there had a great chance, didn't he, to make his 6th century of the group, but anyway, he won the frame. Can he force a decider?
Safety shots opened a few more reds up, so a lot of pressure on both players' safety shots here. A mistake could be very costly. mistake. All things considered, Zhao Xintong was very fortunate there because he's left a missable red. He could have left a dead cert.
One.
Lovely clean pot from Zhao Guodong. Now, can he play for the red that's above the black here? That would free the black spot up.
Six. Seven.
Just didn't get that extra bite out of the cue ball there. So left in slightly awkward for himself. That nearly went wrong, but just caught the edge of the pink.
12.
So back in good position again.
Yeah, I don't think he was sure exactly where that would finish, but as you say, he's okay.
13.
First match of the day on this table, he played Lu Ning, who played very well to lead 2-0. But then Zhao Guodong started to produce the goods himself. It breaks of 131 and in the decider 117 to win 3-2. So that was the start of things today for him.
Twenty. 21.
In potting that red, it's freed up the path for the red above the black in the right corner. Just not far enough maybe to run through for the black here.
28.
If he screws off the side of the pack for position on the blue, you've always got to be careful not to go in off. I didn't have to do it. This, you know, this cloth is so
29.
responsive. To avoid the pack of reds there, well, you can't do it on every cloth. Now, where will this pink respot? It's tied up
35.
now.
36.
It's in his
43.
hands to take us all the way to one last frame. Thought the win over Selby
44.
was especially impressive because Selby wiped the floor with him on that table literally just before that semi-final. 3-0, 2 centuries and a 94. So to come out immediately and turn the tables showed great strength of character.
$51.
Little shorter pace again. We'll have to cannon into other reds here. No absolute guarantee it'll work out in his favour. Played it well.
52. $59.
Not sure Xiao Guidong can pop this red and run through for the black now. We'll have to try and gain position on the blue.
$60.
Does he take the longish blue into the top right hand corner? I think there's a red in the middle of that little group there by the pink that pots into the left corner.
Two balls away from 2-2.
65.
Terrific match. The standard has been brilliant in this group, and these two have more than contributed to that, and we may well be getting one more frame. Looks like it.
66.
Great response. He looked a bit edgy early on in this final, but he's not looking edgy now. Far from it. Now then, he just missed out on the century in the last frame. Maybe he can
73.
make one here. And don't want to keep
74.
on frightening Stuart Bingham, but there is just about enough on here for a 140. The highest break 139 at the moment.
$81. $82.
Going to be a big ask to keep potting reds and blacks from here. He's played a good one, and I think the top red of the two together there will pot into the left centre.
89.
Of course, that would free up the other one.
90.
Couldn't have left a worse angle there.
$96.
So,
96.
again, just misses out on the century, but 96 will do nicely to level this match. So the whole group, all the frames we've seen, all the matches we've seen, are going to come down to one more frame to decide it. Zhao Jingtong 2, Xiao Guidong 2. The decider is coming up next. It's all on this frame, 2-2. Xiao Jingtong made the running, break a 90 in frame 1, won the second frame. Breaks a 95 and 96. Xiao Guidong has hit back. Whoever wins this frame advances to the winners group. Whoever loses it will be back tomorrow for group 4.
Well, there'll be an uncomfortable amount of pressure on both of these Chinese players in this final frame to decide the group. Who will get the first chance? Well, this red is on, the red below the black, but it's been a while since Xiao Jingtong troubled the scorers. close. Agonisingly so.
Is he going to fall at the very last hurdle? He's been the player of this group, the only unbeaten player.
One.
It's a decider,
One.
folks, and it's a little bit edgy early on.
There was just that little degree of hesitancy there, wasn't there? A couple of inches further with the cue ball, he's been playing that blue to the right centre.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've come so far, haven't we? All, as I say, all the frames, all the matches, and now it's all on this frame. Straight shootout.
One.
Zhao Jingtong missed that red, but he's back in after Zhao Guidong missed the blue.
Just plotting the course of this break. One red he'd like to get rid of is the one closest to the right corner, because that would pave the way for the red that's next to the black. And once that's removed, the black will really be an open play.
Eight. 14. 15.
Hold on to your hats, folks. If Zhao Xintong takes this pink on, the reds will be developed. Again, just played it so beautifully, so controlled. Could have brought further reds into play, but that would have
21.
involved a greater risk of missing the pink.
$22.
Slightly awkward angle on this pink. He may have to try and promote the red that's just to the left of it here. No. Try to power the pink in and bring everything into play. Well, this is finished awkward. There's no doubt about that. The red's on into the left centre, but really hampered queuing here. Can only just drop it in.
$29.
Pink not available, so the straightish blue.
Again, played as if it wasn't a
34.
pressure ball.
$35.
That's the only bad thing. If he were to win tonight, we wouldn't see him tomorrow in Group 4, because he's just brilliant to watch, isn't he? Of course, we'll see him in the winners group if he does come through here.
$37. 38.
That pink not Looks awfully tight, but I must assume it goes. And if he's on this red to the right corner, claim a match. Really ought to
44.
be Zhao Xintong's, except the increasing degree of pressure.
45.
.50 in front. Not much more to
51.
do. A couple more reds with colours.
$52.
Just played so nicely the whole group. He won all 6 of his group matches.
58.
That's relatively rare. He only lost 4 frames in that stage, then came through
59.
the semi-final with Stuart Bingham playing delightfully as well. And now, barring snookers, this pink is going to put him into the winners group. What a player. What a player he is, Zhao Xintong, snooker's newest star. A young man we're going to be seeing
65.
a lot of in the years to come, clearly. Including here at the Championship League later in the season. He'll be back
66.
for the winners group. Don't think that's going to matter. He's too far in front, 65 with 51 on.
Frame and the
And
match.
there is the concession. Oh, it's a wonderful match. Zhao Xintong made the